Hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hi, bunnies. Congrats on getting first. The ad break bot works. It's a program called Mix It Up. I think I gave it to you before. There's a section where you can set it up to where it alerts people about ad breaks, and it sends a message. It should be well, I could make it an announcement. I think there's that option too. But yeah, you make it. It's You set it up. It sets itself up. Okay, I see it. Yeah. Then you can set it up to whatever message you want to once before the ad break starts, like the interval. It's usually 5 minutes, and then as the ad's about to start and after it's done, then it should be. It'll always send a streamer. I don't know why it. I don't think it sends us anything else, but is it under events? I think it is. Yeah, under events, then ad. The default is 10. I don't think you can do that. There's a bunch of other ones here too. Hold on. Also, stream starts, you stop, updated, followed, rated, outgoing, raid, Twitch channel, subscribed, resubscribed, gifted, mass gifted, highlighted message, user info, power up message effect, power up gigantified emote, celebration, yada yada. Heart Are you tree godfather? It sounds funnier that way, like the Godfather, but a tree. Glasses make it even better. I'm doing okay. I got my knee kind of caught between a very between two very heavy. What are they called in English? Fuck. Two very heavy things, wood things. I don't know what they're called. They're called ah ah. Those eyebrows look angry. Is your leg okay? What do you? Yeah, my knee's fine. Just got a little squished. Is all. A little uncomfortable for a quick second, but I'm good. Are you talking about these eyebrows? Yeah, they are. I mean, ah, yeah. Um, what do I want to do? What do I want to listen to? What's today's mood? To be honest, a little tired for no reason in particular. I think I just went to bed late. I kind of reminds me of Judea from Dragon Ball, but angrier and bushier. I can see the kind of or a combo of that Rock Lee from Naruto. I I don't see the Rock Lee that much other than like the eyeballs. I think I just want to go for some lo-fi. Wait, is it? I remember this one thing. Is there anything in my yeah, there's ah Why are you yelling? Ah, are you okay? I'm good. What's the name again? Craig Paul. I don't even want to give him a name anymore because he's just practice thing. He's a practice thing. So we'll call him Pract for practice. And then he's going to be thrown away because there's not really much point in having him after I'm done with him. Pract, yeah. Because it's practically useless.
There's no audio!
Oh, for fuck's sake! I was muted. What the fuck? Nobody told. I swear. I played the wrong thing. I understand now. I understand. Everything's been going wrong. For how long? At least 5 minutes. God damn it, bunnies. I'm blaming you for this. Why did you not tell me anything? But hi, bunnies and hi, Ficker. How you both doing? Congrats, bunnies, on going first. Ah! Wait, no, wait, you heard me, but I thought there was audio. You heard me with the leg thing. I might have accidentally just hit my mute button on accident. You were talking just a bit ago, I might have accidentally hit the mute button. I think that's what happened. What if I undo just a lot of this? Right? And then I... Shift D. Put it back. Hide it. Grab this. Scale this. Scale the B bone. The X. And scale it on the Y. That. Right? Right? And I Alt H. Now I have something.
1 hour later.
Time to blame me for your mistakes. That was mean. Yeah, your fault is this time. That's what it does. Yeah, that's what it does. That's what it does. That is indeed what it does. I wonder if I make this the parent. Offset. What happens then? Okay, that means I don't have to make... What is this even weight painted to, I'm wondering? Because I don't think this is weight painted to anything. Wait, what? Why do you have influence on this? You shouldn't have influence on that. Ah, I see. That's not the one. I didn't want it. Thank you, Faker Max is mean. I am now annoyed. I gotta take this out on someone and poke them, and if they ask why I got to say blame my friend Maz, it was all his fault. But fine. Be that way. Be that way. Exert your aggression in unhealthy ways. Control tab? Oh, it is control tab. I don't know why it isn't selecting a bone. Oh, cause I... Wait. This shouldn't have any influence on this? No, it doesn't. It just has influence on the short. Understood. Let your aggression out on others. Alright. I think that's about all I wanted to know about this. So... Can do pose mode now. So what happens if I rotate this now on the Y? Local Y. Ah. That's a lot that you're controlling. Don't mind this. Don't mind us looking up his shirt. Starting to think I might have weight painted this a little weird. No, it does enough. It does enough. I think. It doesn't do it on these though, which kind of. Well, I guess the fact that he doesn't have any visible hips, this doesn't really help much. I am a little curious now. If I now take this, and it's a parent of this. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, it does affect the bottom ones, at the very least. I understand. I understand now. So I just need to add this to another controller bone. Like to the controller bones instead. This one just stays in these ones. Yeah. Because now, that's what I'm looking for. But this can be attached to the FK bones, right? Which means now if I turn on turn this off. I was thinking about this at work as to how it would make it do things. I'm seeing now how it's possible. What do I have on? IK bones is what I have on. What's controller bones? What's this one under? These are just the regular bones, no? Yeah, spine. I poked more than 5 people. Wow. Wow. Turn off the IK ones. Even changed my status on Discord so if people read it, they would be poked and it blames the tree godfather. Wow. Wow. Can't believe this. Can't believe you would do this. So what I have learned today, at least, not from you, but like from myself from doing this, is I have to make 3 separate skeletons for everything. Or like, yeah, one for IK, FK, and the deform bones. Because now everything's running fine. Everything's running A-okay. If I just like grab this, if I were to grab this and do this, and then it would just, yeah. See? Now I understand. I completely understand now. I just have to change these two, or I'll have to duplicate these two, sorry. Or I just duplicate the one. That needs to move the way it is anyway. Yeah. I only need to do the one. Like this. This I just have to I have to paste the copy transforms on this onto armature. Gonna be, well, let's grab this one first up. Let's see what I named this one. This one's going to be the regular hips. Hips dot sway. IK anchors. And then this is just going to be regular hips. Then I take this, I do a copy transform on this. I make a go to, yeah, because that way it does this, right? It'll copy it. And it also does weird stuff here, but then I can just, you know, go over here, then go to bone, go down here, a new one. Stabilize. Head and arms. How do you write stabilize? Is it EL or AL? Stabilize. Stabilize. Oh, it's with an I. I am the Batman today. I should get Batman costume for Halloween. Maybe, I don't know. I'm super hyper punny. I got sugar. Oh no, it was soda. Why do snails spawn out of nowhere? Stabilize. I was too late to type the gas. Snails don't spawn out of nowhere. What do you mean? stabilize.hips. Then library override. Copy this. As a new driver, go over to this one. And paste driver. Now if I go here, and I turn this off, voila! Now I got a separate thing for hips. But it's like, oh, look, I'm outside today, and where the fuck did that still come from? Like, what? Listen, they're just very slow. They are so slow that their movements are practically invisible. So that when you do see them, you're like, what the fuck? Where did you come from? Don't you this dude? How dare you him? Hey, does that mean I can just like? Well, there's a slight bob, but that's. This is honest. This one bone is honestly taking a little bit too much. So I can go back into weight paint. Where's my subdivision surface for the coat? I don't think this one should take what's up here. I'm surprised this one's taken that much. Like, this is honestly a little bit too much for this one bone. So let's give it to this one. It should get like this, you know? Up, something's not right there. Wait, is it right? Is that? Why is that? Oh, it looks right. I don't think anything's going on that it shouldn't be right. Why am I like? Oh, it's in wireframe mode. That's why. That looks better. I w- It's for you then if not. It's for you then if not him, Trina. It's for you then if not him, Tree Man. What? Huh? I will whoever I want when I want. Rawr. That is rude though. It's very rude. Very rude to people. Like, do you want me to you or I'm gonna do it right now. I don't care. Wow, I see. Yeah, I think I fixed the weight painting a bit more. That looks cleaner. Can I scale this? Oh, it's in object mode. Hold on. I want to scale this a bit more like this. And this one. I want to scale on the X. I'll scale it on the Y. That might be useful. Yeah, because now I can just, if I ever want to rotate it, I can just do this. And it'll do what I want with the rotation. I got head petted by a tree IRL today. The neighbor's tree is long enough to reach me, which threw me off, and I got petted by a tree. I still don't know how to feel about that. I think you should just be thankful that Mother Nature loves you. No, wait, do I need to? I don't think I need to scale that B-bone at all. That one I'll keep as wide as it is. Might talk, might talk to my neighbors and ask them if their fruit is edible that grows on our side and headed fruit trees. As long as because I can just rotate this, right? On the local X, is it? No, local Y? Yeah, because I don't. Yeah. There we go. Now I got everything I wanted. I got my head, AK, up, undo. So I can slouch him a little bit if I wanted to. Undo. Make him such a little bit. Rotate it like so. That collar is getting in the way. Why are you not? Wait, paint? Question mark? The coat right now is a little bit weird by the looks of it. Ah. What is up? Undo. What is this? Alright, yeah. Yeah. I get it a bit more. I think you need a lot more weight too. I don't think all of it. Let's say about 70%. 0.7. Up, undo a little bit of this. There we go. Stop that. What I could do is add a loop cut here onto it. And then it would have more verts, and then this could affect more of it. I'm gonna try that, actually. So now what happens if I... go into pose mode? I'm learning a lot about how I should model things. Or not. Whoop. It's caving in on itself. Okay. Undo this. Grab this, right? And grab this, then... turn off the subdivision once again. 100%. Undo. Stop this. Stop this madness. Just so I'm not painting on the wrong thing. Okay, it's only my controller bones that I see. Cool. That's better. Like this looks weird. Looks kind of pretty weird, but it's better. What I think I'm gonna do is gonna go back into object mode, grab this, and then turn off the subdivision surface, go to here, right? Go into edit mode, Control R, add a loop cut. We bring it like down to here-ish, right? Then go back here, go here, grab like this and select this. Go weight paint. Grab this bone. You aren't gonna be waiting anything here yet. What the fuck is that? What? Stop that. Stop! Alright, cool. Put some weight onto these verts. See what happens then. Oh no, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Definitely a mistake. Hi, Brat Bunny. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. What brings you to this part of Twitch? Undo all of this. This mistake. Adding that cut was a mistake. There, done. We're good. Paint painting is not fun. I'm okay. I'm not. It's fine. I'm like just testing some things out. If they're working. I make Avis and V2 models, so this is what I like the side of Twitch. Oh, I see. Well, if you have any art texts you're willing to share, feel free to drop it in. I'm just on my Blender learning arc. This cat I just made on a tutorial, and I'm trying to make a skeleton that does everything I wanted to do. And so far, I think I finally figured out what I wanted to do. So I also pre-made a little bit of a walk cycle. Big tip for weight painting is learn to use gradient. I'll get to that eventually, but as for right now, Yeah. I think I started like 4 months ago, so I'm kind of just still getting the feel for a lot of this. Surprisingly, that natural bob is really good. I don't know how I did this on accident, but it's really good. Much better than the brush for weight painting. It's probably better when you have like a lot of vertices that you have to paint on, right? Because this is like the coat is just with a subdivision surface modifier, so it doesn't. It looks like it has a lot of vertices, but it actually like doesn't. Just a few. Hi, Pika. How you doing? It only has like a few vertices compared to the other one. I'm okay. How are you? I'm doing okay. I caught my leg between two very heavy objects, and my knee got a little bit squished, but I'm good. It hurts a little bit, but I'm alive, and I still have my legs, my one leg. What was I doing? I didn't want to go to Edmonton. What am I doing? I wanted to do this. I keep wanting to. Your one leg. Yes, I have two legs, but the joys of working in construction sites. Not even construction. It's just I do carpentry, and usually, hold on. Where's my measuring tape? There it is. Hi, Dottie. How you doing? So usually the thickest ones we would get would be, I think, 7 inches by 4 inches. Those are like the thickest ones normally, and they're about 4 meters long. I don't know how much feet that is. You're just gonna have to. You know what? For the Americans, I will use the calculator. Length. Feet. Meters. About, let's say 5-ish. 16 feet. Fellow Canadian? No, I'm South American, but I did grow up. I did spend like 3 years, 3 to 4 years in Canada when I was like up to 5 years old, I think it was. We went there when I was about a year old. I grew up there until I was 5. Then I moved back to my home country in South America. But yeah, the biggest pieces of wood would be 7 inches by 4 inches normally. However, these ones are bigger. These were easily 9 inches, 9 to 10 inches wide to about 5 inches thick. And oh, even as how many people were there? Was me, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people all at once could barely even lift the thing onto the truck. It was so heavy, and we had to prep it for a construction site. Like they wanted it all fancy. They wanted all the sides to be nice, smooth, pretty, like have their little corners rounded. That's what we were supposed to do. That's why we had bought them. And man, I hate that. I hate that kind of work. I hate it so much. I almost threw a watermelon slice at my mom because she scared me while I was getting watermelon. I hope your mom's okay. Uh, does the watermelon good at least? Yeah, the end goal for this right now is get it walking get it running, and then get it moonwalking. That's the end goal right now. Bap, bap. I got kind of the walking thing. Oh, add in about 5 minutes, so just heads up for everybody. The slight head bob is actually really good. So if I remember from the tutorial, because I did this once already, it was kind of terrible. At least you didn't throw a VR controller at your brother because he scared you while you were playing horror game VR. I feel like, is that personal experience, or have you been on the receiving end, or on the have you been on the giving end, or on the receiving end? Oh God, no! Oh my God! Oh, personal. You were on the giving end, I'm assuming? No giving. Oh, on the receiving end. Oh, wait. No, you're saying. Wait, huh? I'm just going to assume you said no, comma, giving, and not no giving. Because, yeah. Did the VR controller survive? I guess I should ask if your brother is okay, but did the VR controller survive? I was the one that threw the controller at my brother. Where was I? Got this. The head bob. I can do a little bit more head bob. I've thrown my VR controller before because someone on VR chat scared me. Yes, it did the plate where the buttons were where the buttons are popped off, but it was easy to snap back in place. Whew. Whew. At least it was none of the internals. I still. I'm just gonna check the walk tutorial again. Yeah, thankfully I would have made him pay for the new one. Younger brother or older brother? Because that would be way harder if, at least for me. For me, it would be harder as the younger brother to get my older brother to pay for it. Those things are like $300 Canadian, older brother. Well, oh, that is a different thing. That's different. If I didn't know that they were that expensive, Jesus Christ. Noticing it goes in. Like, maybe I should have this. It's free now, right? That's what I'm. I always wanted a Valve Index. Is it just me, or do the whiskers look like pencils? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. They're a bit sharper than they're supposed to be. But we're going to ignore that because you don't see it from far away. I don't have Valve VR. I just have the controllers. Valve Index. Is that like the whole body tracking stuff? Or what is that? Or, wait, what is a Valve? I'm going to look it up. Looking it up. Why do I have 2 new tabs open? I only need the one. Oh. It's a headset. VR headset. You got the full kit? Or uh it's not available in my country. Not like I could afford one anyway. I already have the full body tracking app. Well, seems like we got distracted so much that we're gonna be in the middle of an ad break. Go get your shit. Go take your shit. Get some water. Get some food. We'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. Also, just sit here and vibe if you. Up to you. That being said, BRB. I'm back. I've returned. I need a VR headset. The Quest 2 battery life is bad. Ooh. Wait. How long are your sessions? How? But what's the standard for how long somebody's on normally on a VR headset? I mean, my friend gave me a good deal for a full index kit with the base stations and tractors. Ooh, do you have a link cable where you use the Boo VR battery head strap? I use the Boo VR head strap. Use AirLink, and I have 2 battery packs for it. My friend sold her whole kit to me for $600, which is a lot cheaper than if I bought from Steam. That's still a lot for me, man. Mostly because I'm paying off my house. But still, that's so much. That's more than, wait, how much would that be? That would be more than 1 month's wage. Jesus Christ. At least one of my wage. Depending on who I'm hanging out with. Oh, yeah, I see. I get it. Yeah, I understand. Understood. Understood.
Well, that's a problem. But not my fault. I did everything I could, and you did too. Also, why are you still here?
Thanks, Kelonar, for the follow. Welcome in. And yeah, why are you still here? Explain yourself. But I also rarely get on VR chat anyways.
Well, that's a problem. But not my fault. I did everything I could, and you did too. Also, why are you still here?
Thanks, Brat, for the follow. Yes, explain. Why are you still here? Why? Explain. Explain. I bought it before I bought my duplex, so I didn't need to worry about taking out house payments. Ooh. Battery packs for what? I like your voice in Blender and stuff. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm sorry, but now I read your name again, and now I just can't get out of my brain saying it like Kelowna Devoir. Yes, Mr. Kelowna Devoir. What would you like to do today? More on Elden Ring and Night Rain. Just playing Elden Ring. It's just unnecessarily fancy. I've heard a lot about Night Rain. I thought it was just Elden Ring DLC until somebody said it was more like Elden Ring but roguelike? Roguelite? I forget. That's roguelike, right? Roguelike is the one where you keep some sort of progress after every run. And a roguelite is where you're resetting from the start level every time. I bought a duplex that was in foreclosure, and now my dad's real estate development company is renovating it. Ooh. Interesting. It's a little bit similar to like my parents. With my house. My dad owns a construction company, so he built my house for me for a lot cheaper, for at least a little cheaper than they normally would. He also renovated my sister and brother-in-law's old house a little bit to make it a rentable thing. Now, I need to like remember to do things. And by remember to do things, I mean I must duplicate this. Go here, do this, and then put this into the IK bones. And here, put it here. Hide the bones. The way it goes is this should be parented. This should be parented to this, right? Or is it the other way around? I forgot. But now I need to grab this. I don't use link cable for my Quest 2. I just bought 2 battery packs to keep my Quest alive when I'm on it. You put the battery packs on the side. Do you have a head strap that has a battery pack thing? Just tape the pack on the side of the headset. I'm lost. I don't remember the Quest 2 having a battery pack on the side. Battery packs aren't heavy, so they don't fall out of the charging port. Oh, I get it now. I did something similar, but I used BooVR head strap that has a mount in the back for bigger battery packs, and I had a battery pack. Wouldn't, correct me if I'm being stupid or wrong, but wouldn't having the battery packs on the hips or somewhere on the chest be a bit more practical, or is that too uncomfortable? And just have a long cable up into the headset, or is that just a little bit too impractical? This is pose mode, right? Yes, it is. Need to put a train on this. Okay, copy transforms. So armature to this bone. Now I turn it off here. Do this. Alt G. It seems like I have to do this the other way around. Control P. Up. I have to bring this further down the chain, no? Yeah. All right, cool. Everybody used to be red strap. I read that. But then you have a cable running the headset, and the Apple Quest is. And the apples of Quest is being wireless? Appeal. Oh, appeal. All right. Okay. Understood. Apples of the Quest. Ah, yes. The quest for the apples. Should have known. Should have known from the beginning that was what was supposed to be going on. What was I doing? Ah, fuck. Getting just I go to the bone now. Enable this. Turn this off. Grab this. That's awkward. That's a little awkward. I guess that's how it was before. Let me grab this. I want to see what happens if I. I know you have your IK no, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong bone. Wrong bone. Wait, do I even need this constraint anymore? Hold on. I wonder if I even need it anymore. Curse dyslexia. Yeah, Monster Wilds is getting a collab with Final Fantasy soon. It is. I just got Final Fantasy. Yeah, but that's not Monster Hunter bunnies. This it's not much. Monster Hunter is having a collab with Final Fantasy. It's not the other way around. Who are they adding then? I also saw, I think it was a week or two ago, how Monster Hunter Wilds is like getting a very, very bad rep for. Where'd my. There's no need for. This, is there?
Please drink some water, you thirsty bitch.
Fine, I will. They're adding one of the raid bosses from Final Fantasy to Monster Hunter. Out of water. It seems I have come into. I have encountered another dilemma. So wait a minute. Since these aren't necessary anymore, I sent you a link on it. Sent you a link to it on Discord. All right, I'll see it after stream or something. I don't need these anymore, I don't think. Because these being IK constraints just kind of make it awkward to work with. Because things happen where they shouldn't. So if I do this, then, you know, like this I don't need anymore then. Like it stays there. But if I were to wanted to, you know, move back and forth, I'd have to go over to my brain is braining, that's for sure. I'll grab these. Why are you all of a sudden? It should be apparent to this. Why are you moving? You shouldn't be moving. What did I do wrong? That's object mode. Pose mode. Did I add a copy transforms to you? I did. Means I don't parent this to you. Like, why would I need a copy transforms on you? Pretty useless. If I can just grab this up. Don't look at this. Do this. Why is there still an IK constraint on it? Oh, because these aren't really parented to anything, are they? Do this. Do this. Why are you stuck in place? What did I do to you to make you be this way? Why must you rebel against me? Why? What have I done to deserve this? That shouldn't be an issue. All that's good. I'm gonna go deleting things and see where that gets me. There we go, back on track. Kind of. Oh, did I turn off the hip stabilization? Is that what's going on? Where the fuck are my property? Oh, it's back in object mode. God damn it. Okay. Still does the thing. Then what am I doing wrong? Where are we? We're in this one. Good. Good. Why is this one stuck in midair? Why are you stuck in midair? What does the damp track do? Point towards a target by performing the smallest. These are kind of useless, to be honest. They're not really doing anything. If I would want to do the thing that I want them to do, how would I do it? Guess first thing I would do what the fuck? Yeah, because there's the head. What's copying the transforms? This just stays there. I guess that's fine. Hold on. That's why is nothing else moving? Because that's the root bone. Why is nothing else moving? What? You have to parent this to the... Oh, it's because of the IK thing. Never mind. Wait, so how would I... Well, I guess I go into object mode and do it that way, right? I could just grab the whole collection. And then move it. Seems about right. Oh, wait. Wait, no, wait, hold on. Oh, that didn't go as planned. I also did this wrong. Hold on. Now, this doesn't break anything if I, like, take this... Oop. I have to remember to go into edit mode for this. What is going on? Oh, right, 'cause you're... No, wait, are you? Yeah, 'cause the location that you're framed on. That's why you can't go any further. But say I were to grab you and you just like, you know, grab you whenever and do whatever. There's no way to do local space, right? From where they usually are, where they are themselves. I would like that, but we'll leave it as is. I want to undo this. Wait, do this again. Do it and this. Good. These can... Why do you have to copy trans? Do I already have one in here that's... Oh, there, I do have one in here. I think you're parented to this. Damn it. Undo whatever I just did. So, now what I think next is putting these same bones Well, this one can also count as this, right? Trying to think, how would I make this work? I got the head stable. Those are not been stable, but I think I know why that is. I don't need this anymore. It's already there. I have snapping turned on accident. I don't know how I turned that on accident. The hell is going on? Okay, wrong bone. Seriously, what's going on? Why is this here? Where is this? It shouldn't be in the... What? That shouldn't be in the copy transforms. That's there. There's a second pair. So I guess these are useless. That's the original. I'm thinking, I don't know how I would want to do this. Because I do want that. That's good. I think this is as good as I would want it to get. However, now I just need have are these copy transforms. What is this on this? It onto what? But it's onto nothing. So this is useless. Do it, do it, and do it. This gets parented to this. Offset. This gets parented to this. Up. I think these are bound to the other things, but I think that's fine. I can actually do this and check which one the parent is. Shoulder. Just the regular shoulder. Which ah. Ah. See. Wouldn't I just have this turn off then? If I wanted something a bit more stiff. Like that seems like a better option than to have. I think I'll do that. And to have two separate bones for it. I don't know why else I would use. Okay. I want to go over to this guy. Do this. Wrong thing. I want to do this. L, that would be this one, right? Yep. Same thing goes for the other side. Why don't I just make it one thing? Now, which one did I enable for this? The left one. I'm gonna have to rename this. I think so. I'll just call this shoulder stabilize. So now, yeah, I figured I just have to redo the thing. Yeah, there we go. The next, there was I wanted to do something, but I forgot. It was something to do with this, I think. The copy transforms, right? Something to do with copy transform. Like this and the regular ones. Because this one is just on a... I'm just gonna have to rename them. Excuse me, I'm a little bit tired. I'm thinking a lot as to how I want this to function. There's so many layers to this, man. Probably more than there should be. Because that does that, and it... I have this under what? Just controller and... Wait. This. Yeah, because it's also under FK. Really? Question. I don't see a reason not at... At least not yet. I'm trying to think as to why I would want to have this other one. I'm just gonna look at some things. Cool. How do I want to separate it then? Okay. Stop. Stop for a minute. In all honesty, I think I have it the way I want it. Because this right now has what? Copy transforms. I can just turn this on and off if I wanted to. And I didn't need the other transform. I don't think I would need them for anything else. Yeah. Let's rename you to neck wobble. And you to this. Up. Undo. Undo. Undo! I don't know what I did, but I should undo it immediately. All right. Can I just grab the stabilize hips constraint? Put a thing on that. Don't need. All right. I need to make a subdivision for this, man. I will be putting. I think all of this on. Not that. That's not necessary. We'll do the rest. Yeah, we'll do it this way. It's alright. We're not going to need those anytime soon. This can disappear. Not what I wanted. Oh, out in about 5 minutes. Alright, cool. Cool. Leg. Leg! I... Now go over to the other one. Were these necessary? Not really. Lick, why? Why would you lick? Why would you lick? Why? Why'd you lick me? That's gross. Gross. Bep, 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 bep. So the reason it's doing this, because the deformed bones are on the other transforms. I think I just have this here because I have this here. So I just need to do this. Go over to these. I grab this. Right? I grab one of these. Constraint. Then go over to... No, wait. I grabbed the where'd it go? Under controller bone, right? Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd my big thingy go? No! Oh no. Did I... Ah. You need to go somewhere else. Stabilize hips. There. Also stabilize shoulders, which I can just do this. Turn it off. Just tasty wood femboy. Not a femboy. Not a femboy. Shut your mouth right now. There we go. Now everything is working the way it should. And I can just use this to do the slouch. If I so if I so if I so if I so Alright, so I did need that one bone for something after all. No. Well, okay. Looks like an ad's about to start, so go take a shit, go get your shit, get some water, get some food, or just sit here and vibe. We'll be back in about 3-ish minutes, so BRB. I'm back. I have returned. Ugh. After a brief break, I think I finally just about have it the way I want it. I just have to do one thing. Let's do this. Scale it down on the Z up. Undo. Scale this down on the Z. Then scale B-bone. Bring it out a little bit. Right? But this one, however, does not inherit the copy transforms, nor does it inherit. Does it need to be parented to this? I don't think so. One also should not deform. So it doesn't need this. Doesn't need either of these, does it? Actually, I'm doing this wrong. Hold on. Because I don't need it. It's not the one in here. That it's copying. Copying the one in here. And this one. Which I will also have to sort at some point. But not right now. See that. This one does not deform. This one also won't have the same constraints. This one. Because this one is going to be, this one's going to be parented to this. Control P. To the object. Up, undo. I forgot. It has to be in here. Every time. Every time. There. And since it's parented to this, I can now take this, rotate it. Rotate it however I want. And this will always follow. I think that's just about how I want it for now. Until I can figure out a better way to make this go, make this work better. Just to reiterate that I got everything right, if I do this, and that happens, right? If I unstabilize the shoulders, some things go weird, bobbing back and forth over here by the shoulders. And if I turn off the head, it's going to start moving as well. Am I missing something? Alright, the stabilized hips, that's what. You know, I thought you were going to move a little bit more. Alright, which one is it? Did I just miss one? It's not how I expected this to go, to be honest. But it's doing the thing that I'm expecting it to. Did I? Alright, is it in the wrong bones? Hold on. Hold on. Do these just not have the transform? Doing that. Is it the driver just not working again? There we go. Faker, why? Why? We were doing so well without any of those. It was going so well without any of those up until now. Not a single one. Why? Why? Can't believe this. Yeah, stabilize the hips. Wait, what? No, it does the thing. Why? Stop. I'm not a femboy. Thank you. Thank you for letting everybody know. Do this and this. Then if I do this.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
It's obviously a can you not? Can you not? I'm trying to explain what this is. It is obviously a cat that is having an identity crisis as to how it wants its bones to move. That's what it is. I'm gonna add that because, you know, nobody else. I'm not a fanboy! Knock it off! Knock it off! I'm not a fanboy! I'm not a fanboy! Hold on. Shout it loud and proud. I am not that. Shout it loud and proud. Lurk. Alright, thanks for the lurk, Faker. There we go. I think we're good to go here. I've finally done it. I've finally done it the way I wanted to have it. Let's just put this one in the controller bones thing. And hopefully tomorrow I'll have a better understanding as to how I want all this to work. Well, we're going to be ending soon anyway. While I'm here, I might as well like turn these off. Turn these off. Add a new one. Where lurks so the femboy never knows when we arrive. Not a femboy. Not a femboy. Then do this. Arms. Do I do the same for the head? No, right? Oh. Good. Deny the truth. But it's not the truth. That's the thing. And hi, Demo. How are you doing? Came at the almost tail end. Almost tail end. I should have made tea, man. It's starting to get cold. Man, these minions are gonna be the end of me. There. Now I can just turn this off. Turn this back on. Spine should be good. The arms I don't need anymore. And that's it. I want a little bit of head sway. I go to this, right? And then but it doesn't track up undo. That's not the grab button. It doesn't track this anymore. But if I want the head sway back, I just don't want to do that. I think this will do for now. What's next in the cycle? Go from there. If I just do up. Oh, there's a problem. But I think that's an easy problem to fix. If I just do it to this and then to this. Yeah, there we go. I grab this. There shouldn't be much of a slouch. It's a very tiny slouch this guy's gonna have. Very minimal. Oh, you know what I forgot? Undo, 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 undo. Do this. Then insert the keyframe. Or, well, I can do it in all of them, right? Like this. Keyframe on rotation. I want to rename this one. What do I rename it? Head pivot, I'll call it. See. This doesn't need to be parented, right? It can be parented to this. Can you like not do that? Cause then I can just do this. Yeah. Without sacrificing everything else. It's like half the work then. Grab these. This is unnecessary at this point. For the time being. At the second contact pose, I believe. Like right here. Where you get to be pasted again. Just there? Right. So it is worth it to have a keyframe on this for rotation for now, and then have it here. Ever so slightly. Keyframe again on rotation. And paste this, or like copy it, paste this here. That's a bit sudden. It's a bit much. It's a wee bit much. So what I think I might have to do is slightly bring this up. This slightly back. Then that looks slightly better. It's honestly still a little fast, at least for me. It's like, what if I bring them over by a couple frames? Just a couple. Not too many, just a couple. Then it just looks awkward. I need to reduce. Like, this is bad. Oh, I forgot to I forgot to insert the keyframes. No! Don't forget to insert keyframe this time. There we go. How small can I make it? It doesn't have to be like levels of Bob, you know. It can be I don't have to go this hard on the Bob is what I'm trying to say. Well, maybe I can just it's just a little bit. Up. And this doesn't need to be as high up as it was. About there. Up. What? I must have done something. Hold on. 3. There. Just a very, very light bob. Yeah, like that. Perfect. But I think, unfortunately, that is going to be it for me today. So thank you everybody for coming. I hope you all enjoyed. I will be live tomorrow for the last time until Saturday. Enjoy your bread. What bread? What bread are you talking about? Let me save this before I like accidentally break anything. Yeah. I'll be live tomorrow for the last time until Saturday, where we will play Floppy Nights. But tomorrow will be more Blender. So stick around for the raid to get some extra points. Because of Saturday, the bread is. I emailed you. I'll be live. I said I was gonna be live tomorrow. Are you not gonna be here tomorrow? Question mark. If so, then that's fine. I love my money since I'm broke. Here's the message. If you are not subbed. And here's a message. If you are subbed. So yeah. That being said. But I'll see you all tomorrow. So good night. Take care. Sleep well. Laters.